The pull-ups went to 15. Did the push-ups? I just did the pull-ups. Probably boost the pull-ups further after a bit. This is it harder than it was supposed to be because the deck's slippy. I have to walk on the edge of it so I don't slip. Should put some grip mats down. And that's why it fell. Okay, you know what? I'll at least get it out of the pathway. In case it dries up so that you guys can go out. No. I flipped it back up and then it went like this. Back down like it wasn't supposed to. Yeah. Needs to be increasing protein. So you're saying more alfalfa mint chip cookies. I like that idea. Ooh, wait, do we have any left? We should bring that in the car as snacks. Yes. Hi. Is that wood for anything specific? It's supposed to go on the back side of this wall and back side of those walls because that never got finished. But, yeah. One of these days. Should have some coffee. Whoop. That got stuck. Why is everyone going boom at this hour? Hey, Boo. I'm guessing jumping is not recommended for dairy goats. I mean, before they grow an udder, sure. They can jump around. I know you used to jump around a lot as summer goat. And then you got an udder, and then you jump around a little bit, but not as high. It's a little heavy now. Yeah. My goats are quiet. Yep. Goats only talk if they need something, if they're by themselves or if something's wrong. So, like, they'll merp at me if there's, like, if they need food or something. Since they're already by themselves and have pretty much everything they could want. So they only kind of merp at me when there's something up or if there's alfalfa. Quiet goats is happy goats. So you don't have anything to complain about. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hey. Did Boo Boo ever have a kid? She did, and she was quite loud, so we called her Siren. I think we sold her. It was years ago. Memory's a little blurry. But yeah, Siren. I remember how loud she was. Yeah. NASA, I've still not done a low gravity goat jumping test. What do you think, Summer? Low gravity. The other weight would be lifted a little. Yeah. I did see though, in a, I guess, recent article, because, like, this is a long study and they finally finished it, that the space anemia where, like, the red cell blood count, like, decreases while in space to the point where, like, they can get, the astronauts get anemic and they, like, have to be carried out of the shuttle when they come back down here. apparently that's like permanent. Like it really being in space really messes with the production of those. So that was interesting to learn. Space madness. Siren name for the noise would be ironic. Yeah, she only had one kid. Is that normal? I mean, it's a bit odd, but it's not, like, unheard of. I mean, Jasper was a single as well. It was just him. Hey, dude. Don't worry. Don't worry, gold. You smiling. You're so cute. Yeah. Can you eat more red meat and reduce the space problem? No, it's not like they're not getting enough to eat to produce them. It's that their bodies are not producing them. It's like that slows down, and then since the body is not producing as much, it doesn't matter how much red meat you eat. It's like taking an engine that goes up to 50 miles per hour and then messing with it so that it only goes to 20. Like, it doesn't matter if you have a full tank of gas or an empty tank of gas. It's only going to go to 20 because it's been messed with, that kind of thing. But at first they thought it was, like, only temporary from being in space, but then they followed the astronauts after they got back home, and then, like, it was still there, like, months after, even years on some of them. So, yeah. Space will mess with your things. Yeah. Governor on astronauts. Yeah, I think that the other part of the study was that they were doing research on, like, okay, since that messes with the production, how do we fix that type thing? Oh, and she's drinking all the water. Yeah. I'm gonna let Cocoa Puff out today. That's why I didn't fill up the black bucket. Yeah. But next time they update that with more data, I'll be curious to see the results. Because if it really does become a permanent thing, like, and there's no fix for it, then they might have to limit how long you can be up in space because of that. Because if the theories are correct and it is permanent and there's no fix for it, then you can't be in space for X amount of time, because after that it could, like, be a fatal level. Yeah. I know it messes with joints a lot. I didn't know about the anemia. Yeah, and then apparently the female astronauts are able to handle it better. Like, they're able to be, like, walking out of the space shuttle that when it arrives here, whereas the dudes have to be, like, carried out. And so they had to study, like, the differences, like, okay, how are you able to walk out and he's not? Is there something in your genetics that's fixing that, or is there a chromosome thing? Honk redeem. They're not protected by ozone layer, so